So like, what's your rank right now so far? Fluctuating, like,
So
average rank.
I'm all up and down plat.
I'll be okay, plat.
Just up and down constantly.
Oh, okay.
I'm ping ponging.
So okay, that's the main issue that you're finding. Okay, what was your question that you want to ask before we begin?
So I have like a few of them actually. So
Yeah,
when
sure.
it does come to micro, against most meta junglers, as Kha'Zix or Evelyn, do I full clear, or actually just for Kha'Zix in this question, do I full clear and then back to look for a fight, or do I like actually do what I usually do, and is I look for a level 3, and then I do look for a gank, and I look for an invade, just depending on the situation.
So there's two ways that you could play the early game out. So the one way you could look at an enemy team. So you look at your bot lane, top lane, and mid lane to see if the links are gankable. If all three lanes are not gankable, you just want to full clear and then recall and look for plays after that. Because if you have three lanes that probably is not gankable or don't have priority, you will most likely lose the scuttle phase. So I think you just match the jungle clear on the same side, you full clear and then recall, go for the opposite side scuttle. This way is more consistent and safe. And for like Kha'Zix or Evelyn, you need your items. So your early game you're kind of weak, so you're playing for spike anyways. So it's a good way to play. The second way to play is you look at your lanes again to see which lanes are gankable or which lanes has priority. Based on the lanes who has priority, either top side or bot side, you start on the opposite side and path down. Do a 5 camp clear into a scuttle. So you do 5 camp and then run to scuttle. Scuttle should be up like around
Most times,
yeah, most times should be coming up or up. So once you do that, just ask for lane priority and then help them push lane if they need before scuttle spawns. If you finish fast enough, and then just get a scuttle secure and then go back to your camp and then reset and then repeat the same thing pretty much. So playing those tank junglers, normally they have good amount of CC compared to like assassins, right? That's how the champion's built. And so if you're playing tank, you want to look for a counter gank. So you want to match the enemy jungler and then play on the same side they're on, and then predict we're gonna go and then just counter gank them. So you're like playing Sejuani or a Mumu, if you can counter gank the enemy jungler. I'm looking at one of your games like 3 days ago. You're playing a Mumu against Kha'Zix. So if you're able to counter gank Kha'Zix, when he ganks the lane, that's really good, right?
He ended up invading me on that game, and I just lost it from there. They kept tracking me, and I was just done for.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, tank early a little bit rough. Just try to get level 3 and then counter gank playing tanks. Like, do you are you able to play the same as like if you're talking out loud?
Yeah. Actually, I think I play better while talking out loud.
Okay, that's good then. So what we'll do is I'll watch and then write down notes while you're playing, and but please like say the stuff you're thinking in your brain out loud, and then constantly like let me know what you're thinking you're doing and then stuff like that so I can know, and then I'll write like a detailed thing I notice about you in a notepad while I'm watching, and then we can go over after game.
Cool.
Okay, so looking at the game, what are you thinking right now? Which lane do you want to play?
Probably top lane.
Top lane, okay.
It's Vayne. Rengar's probably going to be looking bot.
For sure.
It's auto attack champion, just to delete the Soraka. Jax would pretty much win a 2v1 or a 1v2 in this case against Rengar Vayne. Gallia really isn't good to gank unless Zed is poking him out.
Yeah, Galio lanes are really tough to gank. Normally just ignore. This game, Draven Soraka most likely push the lane. Like Draven lanes, most of the time Draven people will like push in lane. So like, okay, how I would play this is I would like to bot to top as well because Jax will have priority, so you can get scuttle. Actually maybe not because Vayne early game, if Jax doesn't play well and get kited, he could get very low. But if you're ganking Jax, this game is really great because he has good setup. But I want to like hover bot like a lot of times in case, like if you know Rengar is gonna go like Rengar's bot side, you want to be there to hover just in case he gank bot. And like Rengar is pretty vulnerable to counter gank as well, so take advantage of that.
Yeah, so we're just gonna ward the blue buff and then back for a sweeper.
Yeah, I think QR is pretty good this game, honestly. Because you can, if Alistar, like Alistar want to engage, and when Alistar engage, no one's gonna peel because Galio's gonna frontline as well. So once you get R, it's pretty easy for you to kill the backline easily because they'll most likely be isolated and they're fairly squishy. They're champions, Venusians.
Right.
Alright, so Rengar is doing buff to buff. So he might try to invade you at red, so you have to watch out for that.
Right.
Probably just pull the red towards raptors. Yeah, by the way, for the small wolves, you can just leave them at one auto attack and then W to kill them all. It's faster. Plus you don't take damage because you have Tailsman anyways.
Right. Okay.
Small things.
Yeah, I gotcha. It's also my first game one today, so I'm like not exactly warmed up.
Ah, okay, don't worry. I have to watch out here. Oh. Oh, there it is. Yeah, make sure to smite this. Oh, that is not gonna come. Wait, what? Oh.
Ah.
Ah, that's kind of chill. Yeah, like I think you just walk and then wait for him to jump and then flash after. Because if he's gonna flash, then you guys flash will flash.
Where's my here?
Yeah, rest my.
And now we just go to our bot scuttle, right?
Yeah, I think ball scuttle is the play because Grump is gonna spawn.
That's a rip. Scuttle with the jukes.
Scuttle's always drinking.
Should I check his raptors? You think?
Yeah, Radrish should be up, honestly, because he's the buff to buff. Check mid to see if it's gankable. Oh, this guy's behind. Honestly, gank mid. Walk from behind. Up. Gankable. Should be kill here. Yeah, save your jump. Nice, good. And then you go back to camp, yeah. Ballin got a kill as well, that's good. Ballin's winning.
And then from here we just full clear up top side, right? And then gank top.
Yeah, full clear towards
Should
top.
be level 6 by then, right?
It should be close to level 6. After this, after the clear, you can recall and then run to dragon right away because your balling should be pushing. So like after clear, when you recall, let your balling low, there, let him push, and then you want to do dragon. Okay, Galio's trying to ward. Nice. Ringer's bot. Oh, if Soraka lives here, that'd be so good. Oh my, you're balling the smurfing. Go look for top here, honestly. Yeah. Top. Look top. Ooh. Oh, yeah, you can look here. Play
That's one
slow.
thing that I want to pay more attention to, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you don't want to jump first. Okay, she ulted. Just jump away. Yeah, that's fine. You got the ulti. That's fine.
No, I'm
Oh, nah, you have
damn
no.
it. That was my bad.
Yeah, just recall. Get Warhammer. Because like yeah, like then you went in a little bit too late because she already disengaged.
Yeah.
You have to go on her when she is engaging onto Jax, so this way it's harder for she to react, and then her abilities on cooldown. Mainly her E is the annoying part. Okay, Rengar might be there. Oh, that's probably. Oh, sorry. Okay, good. So like now you're balling. I'll let you balling know you're gonna dragon, so just ping it. Clear the wards before you do it. So and then pink it yourself. Rengar should be boss side. Unless you want to give dragon, then he'll go to blue, but I don't know if you will try. Rengar's I try bush. Yeah, it's pink and do it. You have Zed priority right now. And your boss side is pushing, so that's good. If Rengar walks up, you can kill.
He just repinked it.
Yeah, that's fine. You have Zed here. Don't stand here, bush. I'll kite it down. Q smite. Good. Go Rengar. Just kill Rengar. Rengar, go down. W. Oh,
Hello?
that's fine. You guys win. Draven's smurfing. Ooh, Q. Nice. Alright. That's helped him get tired, and then honestly, yeah, it's okay. Okay, let's write this down as well. Alright, cool. Yeah, just full clear and then get your items because after you recall, you will have your first spike. Oh, look top. I think this guy should be okay. Can try to get an extra frag depending on the HP pen you camera source them. Okay, Rengar's so low. You can try to kill Rengar here if he walks out. Yeah.
No,
That's fine. Rengar no R, so Zed is coming. Just you can bait it for them. You have R here as well. Go. Oh. What? Where is she? Oh wait, the vision. Ah, lucky. Okay, that was 10, 20.
Do you prefer to get boots first or dirt first?
Get boost and then item. Yep, get that. I'll normally get first boots after warrior.
Right. I mean, like, do you? Okay, so you don't ever like.
Oh, not tier 2? No, yeah.
Okay. I don't usually do that, but sometimes if I'm just like.
Yeah, if you
Good,
can.
then I'll do it. But
Yeah, if you really need the boost, like Tabby for example against maybe Kindred, then yeah, that's fine. Oh, this is really good. You one shot him right now. It's going to the bush and wait. He's trying to gank. You're gonna walk, hug the wall, and then go. Yeah, let's go. Q, nice. Go down, go down, go down, go down. Yeah. W. Oh, never mind. Yo, you might die here.
No, I'm good. Being too occupied with them.
Nice. Alright, after tower, just restart right away and then go to dragon because you want to catch all on the gold. I'm gonna secure the objective.
Soul pots for Deathblade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, clear the pink. Soraka's gonna do it. Drag it out, W. Lucian's coming, Girl is coming, that's fine. Q smite. Good. Could try to look for invade on Ringar now. Yeah, don't jump on that. This time go back to your camps. Our blue is spawning, so he'll go top side soon after that. But he might try to go bot before top. Man, your bot lane is smurfing. After blue, just hover your bot side. Because they just they just came back to lane and they're gonna continue to push. So if Rengar don't come, you guys get tier 2. If he comes, you're there. So it's a win-win. You can sacrifice some camps to win the game here. Yeah. If they're not gonna back off, just hover them. That's fine. It's the weak side. Boss is really strong. Rengar's top as well. Okay, Alistar is gonna walk through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait. If Draven's recalling the top, that ooh. Nah.
Yeah, see me?
Ooh. Charming. Good. And Soraka healings.
Yeah.
Alright, just go mid. Yeah, get a camps and go mid. Pushing mid. Nah, just go straight top. Your Zed will push. Just do your camps. Your teammate will push hard. That's fine. Okay, Hero's gonna spawn, I think, so you can just go for that. Your R should be up soon.
Rengar's bot side, so I'm
Yep.
free here.
Should be free. Mm-hmm.
I can do Sky. I can do Herald as well.
Yep.
Oh, hey there, Alistar.
That's fine. Remain's not even coming. You can go top, go top, go top, go top. Okay, it's HP. Okay. No. Doesn't. Oh. Oh, he saved you. Okay, Ringer is coming. Ringer will have R. Draven got caught in between. It's actually kind of risky. I think you just let him get tired.
Yeah, we just gotta let that go.
Yeah. Ooh, we're just gonna try to jump sword. I think right there you could have tanked the Ringar jump. He wasn't gonna kill you anyways, and you could have just popped him.
Yeah.
Just save your E because Alistar, unless Alistar's gonna get on you, but he wasn't in range. Kill this guy. Play slow, save your E. They have Galio W still. Draven's coming, so you can try to chase a little bit. You have R, so that's fine. You can try to bait with R. You can jump in here. Let's kill Alistar. Go on Lucian after. Lucian. Good.
You can get Herald here.
Yeah, get Herald. And then reset to Dragon. Dragon's gonna spawn as well. That's really good. Third Dragon already. Yeah, after this, look for the enemy boss at jungle. Walk down to Tribush. Go clear your flank, that's fine. Ringar is over there.
Oh shit, I didn't wait for
Kill
him.
Ringar.
Oh, that worked out in my favor. I think had I not jumped, I would have got messed up by Alistar.
Yeah. Now you can
You can break up and bot. Oh, they surrendered.
I don't know, yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys wanna get inhibitor this early. It's fine.
Okay, well, that was quite a game.
Yeah, your ball lane was really strong. How do you feel about this game compared to your usual games? Is it just like good team?
I felt like it was. I mean,
More control in your favor, or
I felt like it went very smoothly. Like
smoothly? Okay.
everything flowed together really nicely.
Okay.
My actions were very fluent. Everything went straight into the next step of like winning the game.
Yeah.
There wasn't any time where I felt like I was
Lost on what to do.
Yeah, like kind of one round not doing anything. Yeah, it definitely feels different from some of the games that I struggle with a lot of the time.
Okay, so those things are just comes in like when you get really good at jungling, or you're like you're one trick champion. You get good enough at knowing like what state of the game, what you should do, and like what will the enemy team do, and then you just base your action on that. Like getting dragon control because you're at boss side priority, that's pretty common sense. But like maybe like in your game you would have like one time where your ball lane pushed to tier 2, maybe you would have full clear to top instead of shadowing for them. That's like one small thing.
Yeah, I think that is definitely something I definitely would do. I probably wouldn't be bot side just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
Like it makes sense why that did happen. But like in the moment, I don't really think about it that much.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm too in the moment and not like what does this mean? What's gonna happen within the next minute or so? And that's like trying to predict where the game's headed.
Yeah.
That's something that I don't do too much.
So that's like that right there is like you knowing what's gonna happen next, and you recognize what your win condition is, and your win condition is your ball lane Draven and Soraka. So as long as you play along them, your enemy team will try to stop them because they're pushing. That's the game. They're pushing towards the base. They will try to stop, and when they come, you're there to counter as well. And plus, you were fully fed. So like even if you're not fed, but your ball lane's winning, shadowing them just helps a lot because you're a body there. So like even if you don't do damage, you just soak some damage and tank their ability. That's good for your ball lane, right? Because your ball lane is really strong compared to theirs. So that's one of the things. Instead of getting yourself more fed, you just play towards your team and you win condition.
Right. I feel like I'm really good at predicting the enemy jungler and what they're gonna do, but that's only if I've had the advantage on them from the start of the game.
Yeah. So
like if nothing has happened between me and the enemy jungler, then I'm kind of lost in like where they're gonna be going, unless I know that they're not strong. If I know that they're strong, they're unpredictable to me.
Yeah. So I mean, you have a good start if you're able to track the enemy jungler well. That's a first step. Like after that, you just have to constantly run simulations in your head and about like what's gonna happen, try to predict, and you have to constantly think about what the game win condition is. So that game, like early game. So for example, if you didn't get that much kills, the enemy jungler are fairly even. Let's say maybe he was like a little bit fatter. Like your win condition is to play bot side, that's the first, and the second is to get dragon. Right, like if you don't have anything on the map to get and your bot lane is pushing in, they're getting kills on their own, like you feel like you're not that much impactful, you can't really invade a Rengar, and mid lane playing Galio is really safe, top lane Vayne is hard stopping Jax. Even if you're there, Jax is too low, you cannot do much. In that situation, you just want to play along your bot side lead and try to secure every single dragon in the game. Pretty much the same thing as well, so you have to constantly identify those kind of things. I didn't write too much things down because that game it was kind of smooth, and like you made a lot of right choice, and like that game even like you said is a little bit different than usual games because you felt like that game like everything was in your control and it went pretty smoothly, and it's like how every game should go, like if you're playing well as a jungler. So let's begin with like the first thing I wrote down. So at level 3, so for example, we knew the Rengar might invade you because he did a buff to buff based on your blue ward, right?
Yep.
So if you know,
I'm sharing it on the screen.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sharing it on the screen right now so we can like match what you're talking about with the notes.
Okay, yeah, so let me just okay. So for example, if you know Rengar is gonna invade you, I think in that situation you just skip Raptor and then you do red before Raptor. It's like the simple way to avoid that situation, because if you do that, I think you will finish red before he gets there, and then you if you do Raptor, or if he wants to contest Raptor, that is fine because red is more important than Raptor, right? And like another thing is you kind of trolled the flash or the thing. Yeah, I think you just continue to walk down. He's gonna jump on you, and then you flash. If you flash, he gets the Q on you. That's fine, but you get his flash. I don't know why he flashed, but
it was definitely in a moment panic.
For sure, yeah, happens to the best of us. But yeah, the main takeaway is just to skip Raptor, and then do Raptor after. Right? If he sees the red is gone, he will just back off. Yeah.
That ward here did pick him up doing blue buff, right?
Yeah, yeah. I saw on the meme map. I don't know if you saw, but I saw.
Here it is. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
When I went to go click over and check it, it wasn't here. Like it wasn't actively like this ward just expired, and it was like it was like right here at that position. So I knew that he was doing it somewhere over here.
Yeah, for sure. And I saw him using the bush to jump over as well, and that blink of the second. I saw the icon. So that's like a small thing. Another thing is if you go to 750.
750. Okay.
Like a small thing, yeah. So if you play this out in your perspective,
where am I at?
Yeah, between you and the ball lane. So your ball lane's gonna rotate the dragon because you're doing it, and Galio's engaging. That's fine. Like right here, what you did is you walk up to blue, and then you use the blast cone over it, right?
Yep.
Okay. So in this situation, your ball lane was ahead, but I don't know how much kill, like 2 kills or something. Your ball lane was strong, and they play well. This only worked out for you guys because your ball lane was stronger and they play well, and the Rengar is kind of bad. But if the game was, let's say your ball lane is 0-0-0 and then the ball lane is like your ball lane and enemy ball lane is even, You did dragon, you got dragon. Enemy Galio is collapsing. Rengar is going on to your ball lane. In this situation, you just run straight to ball lane instead of going up to blue and then blasting over, because you get there faster and you're able to help your ball lane. Because like after you blast going over, your ball lane already killed Rengar. And if your ball lane wasn't strong enough, maybe the Rengar would have, you know, killed your ball lane, or your ball lane gets a little bit low. You need to be there to help, right? So to minimize like the time you get to ball lane to help, I think you just run straight down river and just jump onto Rengar when he jumps on the bush. You could play back and see what Rengar did, so you can understand a little bit better.
Yeah. It was right here.
Yeah, after you get dragon. So Rengar just, if you look at Rengar right here, yeah, Rengar is in this bush clearing the ward. He just goes on your ball lane. Yeah, their ball lane kind of trolled as well. They didn't go to lane, they went round 2, so they wasted a lot of time. So if their ball lane didn't troll, yeah.
Because like my eyes are getting strict with like the whole red and blue switch up.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so again, Rengar's by himself in this ward, right?
Yep. So yeah, play this situation and tell me how you look at it.
Through me.
I mean, to look at your ball lane situation, see maybe.
Rengar's caught out right here if he tries to get this ward. So had I just come down, it would have been a 3v1 on Rengar, and then we could have cleaned up.
Okay, now if you play black, I'll go to the beginning of the Rengar clean the ward.
Okay.
And then just pause it.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so yeah, that's okay. Okay, right here, pause. Okay, right here. So the enemy played bad in this situation, but like I'm trying to like teach you when the game gets harder and the player gets better. So the enemy ball lane trolled. So enemy ball lane went up to Tribush, and then Rengar went in before they could have got there because they took the long way. If the enemy Lucian and Alistar went through the lane, just run through the lane and collapse behind Draven and Soraka, and Galio was ulting onto Rengar when Rengar was jumping on your ball lane, your ball lane, both of them would have died, and you took too long, and then by the time you get there, I think your ball lane dies. Maybe you could kill Rengar if he was low enough, but you probably died to their ball lane and Galio. So in this situation, I think you just run down river instead of using the blast going over, because it saves you more time. So you're able to get there faster to help your team, pretty much is a simple way to put it, because yeah, because their ball lane kind of trolled and Rengar was fighting before the enemy Lucian and Alistar got there. So
yeah, it's like the correct path. Like,
yeah,
obviously from here to here is much shorter than from here to here.
Yeah, plus Galio wasn't gonna kill you anyways. So you guys were fine. Set ahead order. Yeah, so that's a small thing.
Had 2 amplifying gems.
So it's a small thing to know. So next time, just run straight to your ball lane, or like try to like think about like how you can get to ball lane as fast as possible to help them. Okay. Yeah. So if you go to A25. So yeah, A25. So okay. So right here, you decide that like it's fine. If you stay, you get played. That's like you don't get a lot of gold income. So you just go back to clear, right?
Yeah.
So right here you have 2 options. Right now, all your camps are up, and you have enough gold right now for warrior, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Let's tab it.
Because you were sitting on a warrior and a resume, I think, Warhammer. So you had enough gold for warrior. So at this point of the game, you have 2 options.
Yeah.
You could do what you did this game, is you go back, you didn't recall, you just full clear and then recall, right? Or you have the second option, is you recall right now in Tribush and then get your item and then path from top to bottom, because this game you want to play boss side, you want to spend most of your time at bot lane. So if you right now don't recall and then go bot to top and then recall, because and then like if you don't recall and then you just full clear and then recall after, your bot lane will be spending time bot lane with you not being here, because you will be top side and recalling by the time they get to lane. So, but if you recall and did top to bot clear, by the time your bot lane pushed in the wave bot lane, you will be bot lane to help in case anything happens. What I'm trying to say is you wanna try to play bot side for the game, because your bot lane is winning, your top is losing. Top is weak side, bot lane is the strong side. So you wanna be a boss side of the map for the most time of the game, as much as possible. So by doing this, you recall right now and then clear top to bot.
Okay.
I don't know
So
if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah.
no, I definitely get what you're saying. So in this case, because I have all camps up, I
Mm-hmm.
should always just recall, get the warrior in this case, and then full clear from top to bot with warrior. It'll be a fast clear anyway because I have warrior.
Plus you have a
Essentially.
goodbye. Mainly it's because
Right.
you can recall and a goodbye. But if you right now cannot get a warrior, you don't recall. You just go back to clear. But in this situation, you had a goodbye, so you could
Right.
recall. Yeah.
Okay. So, but would I still, if I didn't have a goodbye here, would I still just clear from bot to top since I'm already down here?
If you didn't
Or
have a goodbye, yeah. If you didn't have a goodbye, you do the thing you did this game. So you just don't recall and then full clear.
okay, but I went straight to blue buff here, so I
Mm-hmm.
would just go back here and then
Mm-hmm.
full clear up.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. See, what I usually end up doing is that it was kind of I had it like kind of like built in my head,
Mm-hmm.
that if I start blue buff, then I'm always like coming back down to this side and pathing up no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
How do I find myself going back pathing down toward bot side? Do I just start red no matter what then, or do I always start top side?
No, so like
If
this game, like you had a good chance to back because like you did bot to top this game, right? Like
uh,
you do bot to top this game because you wanted to play for Jax. You said Jax has a good gank setup for Vayne, so you guys should be able to kill Vayne easily. That's why you started bot to top. And but how the game played out is top was weak side, your bot lane was the strong side. So now you have to reconsider everything you think about before and then change your plans depending on the game.
right,
And
right,
right now you're able to do this because your camps is all up right now. No camp is being spawned, so all your camp is up. You're gonna full clear them anyways. And but like this right now, because your camps are all up, it gives you a choice to continue to do the same thing that you're doing, or reset your plan and do a top to bot clear. Because if you do top to bot clear, you spend more time bot lane. But if you do a bot to top clear, you spend more time top lane. This game you want to play
right.
bot side, so you want to do top to bot. So you want to reset your pathing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I should start thinking about resetting pathing at this point in the game then, like around 8 to 10 minutes.
Mm,
Basically after first dragon.
yes. So yeah, pretty much.
Like
Like
is that like a good mindset to think about? Because like
uh,
usually like like I said before, I usually find myself doing like bot the top
mm-hmm.
all the time, right?
Yeah.
Just constantly going bot the top. And but then like in this scenario, you're saying that I should reset my pathing depending on the stronger side of the map. In this
Uh-huh.
case, it was bot side, so therefore you're telling me that I should have gone get warrior since I had a goodbye, right? And that makes complete sense to me. To get warrior and then go from top because I'm going from base to top or base to top and top base to bot are the same distance, so it doesn't really matter too much. So you
Mm-hmm.
go from top to bot. That way you play bot side. But again, like it's around that time where we've decided that bot side is the stronger side of the map.
Mm-hmm.
So in every other game that I play, should I think about it like that? Like, let's say that Jax gets fed instead of my bot side in like a whole different game,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
I would back and go bot and then path top
Yes.
and go toward Jax.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sounds
That was
good.
a lot of bot to top and bot.
Yeah. It was might be
That was a whole
confusing.
lot of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Glad we worked it out. Okay.
As long as you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, like, as long as you understand what I'm saying, right? Because you're,
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So go to 10, 20.
10, 20. Okay.
Okay, you were top lane, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, a little bit before this.
Okay.
This is right here is like a mechanical misplay. Okay, for Kha'Zix, right here. Was it before you do R? Okay, a little bit before this, tiny bit before you press R. Okay, yeah, you can pause here.
Okay.
Okay, right here. What you did, I think you R to walk up and deal the damage and then R again, right? I think. Well, I think you walk up and then R'd.
I don't remember.
Let's see how this plays out and then we'll repeat, yeah. Okay, so you wasted 2 R charge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, now go back.
Okay.
Okay, pause. So right here, it's okay. Right here you don't R. So right here, you okay. R here is fine. Okay, so you either R and walk to Rengar.
Okay, so Right here.
Yeah, right here. So right here, you see Rengar's low. Like right now, Vayne's not killable. Rengar's the one that might be killable right now. So right now you have two options. So you are walk up to Rengar, you do a combo, reset distance by jumping away, or press R again to reposition with your cooldown. This way you can kill Rengar because Zed is coming. As long as you make sure you do your damage and you don't die, Zed will kill them both. Because you already went in, they use their ability on you, and Zed will clean up. He has his flash and ulti, so he will 100% clean up no matter what. But right here, you kind of misplay because you wasted R charge walking up to Vayne to auto attack, do your damage, and then press R again, but you got rooted by Rengar. That's a little bit mechanical misplay. So the first option I said is to R onto Rengar. The second option is to just jump on Rengar. EQ, do not auto attack. Press R right away. Wait for your Q cooldown and then auto Q W or whatever you do, like the damage onto Rengar. So this way you do like the maximum damage on Rengar. And then he's not able to W most of the damage unless he's like really patient. Because you're using your R to stall a little bit of time between your damage. Because that buys time for Zed to get here. I don't know if you kind of understand what I'm saying here.
No, I'm definitely following.
Definitely following, yeah. So I think right there you go on Rengar with your jump or R pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, because Vayne was 100%
I think I would be
unkillable.
able to get the Rengar without getting hit by Vayne. The Vayne.
Yeah. Yes. I'll play this out again a little bit. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, 100%. Okay, so if you go back like tiny bit,
Okay.
sorry about this.
No, that's cool.
Just had to make sure.
No
Okay,
worries.
like right now,
Perfect.
you jump on Rengar a little bit behind him or on top of him. Your jump will kill the first minion, and then your Q will have isolation because the cannon minion will stop right there to auto attack you. And the cannon, the caster won't be in range to remove isolation. So you will have isolation on Rengar unless Vayne tumbles into you. That chance is kind of low. Vayne will most likely try to keep her distance and then tumble away from you to kite you. So in this situation, you jump on Rengar a little bit behind him or on top of him, as long as you kill the low caster minion. So this way you get isolation damage. So you EQ, your Q will be isolated, and then you go into R. If you press W, that's fine. You will come out of your R and then auto Q W, and this will have enough damage to kill him. If not, Zed will come and you guys will be fine. But if you don't kill Rengar, that's fine either way. He would be like, I don't know, 50 HP or 100, and then Zed will come either way to clean like this kill up, this mess. So either way, I think jumping on Rengar was the better play than what did happen, pretty much.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So like right here, where I should have waited to ult, but like I should have ulted like right here and then got to Rengar from here.
Yeah, preferably I would jump first instead of R. Because like I mean, if you look at right now, even like right now, if you jump, if Vayne walks down or tumble away, then where you jumped, you would have isolation on Rengar and you would do a lot of damage. Like even with isolation, you have red smite, that's fine. You will do some base damage based on a burn, auto attack, and then Q, W, and Zed will be here either way. Like right here, it doesn't matter on like if you're able to kill them or like what's happening. As long as you survive and you do as much as damage as possible and you make sure you don't die in this situation is good enough because you have Zed coming.
Right.
You don't have to play everything solo, right?
That's all reliant on Zed being there.
Yes. Because Zed is coming, that's fine.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You consider more factor into the gameplay. Think about your teammate as well, pretty much. Okay, go to 1650. Everything before that is pretty smooth. What is here? Yeah. So play this out. Okay. Now go back to the beginning of the chase.
Okay.
Alright. You can play a little bit until you guys get to Tribush, I think. Top Tribush.
Okay.
Oh, you can. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, pause right now.
Here.
Yeah, right here. You have pretty much two options. Like in this game, what you did here is okay because Draven's fed, you're fed. So right here is a fine play, but typically, let's say for example, your Draven is strong, but he's not this strong in the current of the game. So he's like 2-0 or something. You chasing Rengar, you pretty much leave Draven 1v2 because you will kill Alistar here, so that's fine. But you leave Draven to Galio and Lucian. In the situation where if Draven wasn't this fed, I think the Galio and Lucian could have killed a Draven, and that would have been kind of bad because if Galio lives, he will have ability to CC you, and then Rengar just wait in the bush like he did, and then jump on you, and then Lucian's there as well to kill you after. But like a safer play, a consistent play is just to play along Draven and then help him out instead of chasing Rengar. It's pretty much.
Okay, so let's play it slow with Draven. Like we'll just walk with Draven and just take whatever comes to us first, rather than
run in and chasing. Yeah.
The kill Rengar when he's kind of already out of the fight.
Yeah, because Draven might die here if you just leave him and go chase Rengar.
Okay, so like right here, I had already jumped over this wall, right? And then I noticed that he flashed after I got over here. Obviously I saw the
yeah, that's fine. Right here, like after jump.
Yeah, so like when I get into the bush here, I should just leave Rengar, right?
Yeah, like at this point of the game, you turn on Alistar. That's what you did. That's good.
And then I go upward instead of chasing Rengar.
Yes, yeah. Okay, you look at right here. So for example,
on Galio too.
Because Draven was fed, he's able to do 1v2. But like what I'm talking about is in a case where he wasn't that fed, then the correct play was to help him. Yeah. Okay. They were too afraid, so they just didn't turn on him.
I think this is
just was kind of bad for you as well, because if Rengar was like a little bit stronger, he would have killed you.
Yeah, I think so.
But you were pretty fed, and he was 2 behind. He didn't have any damage at all, and plus Soraka heal, blessed. Yeah.
Even though this was the wrong play, it still felt nice.
Yeah, because you guys were fed and you guys were able to do risky stuff.
Yeah. I definitely know what you mean though. I do have a tendency to do that more often than I'd like to admit. Not playing with a teammate rather than playing on my own.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, that's like right now in play it's okay, but once you get better at the game, the higher rank you go, those kind of small things could happen and change the game. Because like if Draven dies there, they kill you after, they could have maybe got heroed, and then they're turn into that push, blah blah blah, and like that could turn the game around, right? Yeah. So.
Plus, you also gotta throw in the tilt factor also. Like
yeah,
Draven died, sure. That's rage quit.
Yeah, Draven players. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like this game, everything was pretty smooth, and you played that well. Dragon control was like really good as well. You want to keep doing that. Like, a lot of time I do like level 5. I will get machete and talisman, and then get like a 2 longsword, and then I'll just solo dragon when he spawns. And then I get a pink. If it's not worded, I just solo it. If it's worded, then I'll wait until my boss side push, and then I do dragon after.
Yeah, so I usually only do dragon level 5 if it's gonna give me level 6. To complete the experience.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
I used to do dragon level 4 or 3.
Level 4.
Yeah, just do it with Stalker's Blade.
But
then I was like, that's not really worth it because I'm losing so much time getting to camps and stuff. So, all right, cool. Well,
yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This game was not a lot of things.
Yeah, it was definitely something.
I mean, just put those stuff into work, and then consistently, like I said, try to predict the enemy plans, and then make plans to counter that. So you have to constantly think about how you can react to their plan, or like if they're gonna do what, you're gonna do like what, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Constantly think about those things, and then play towards your win condition and your item power spike, and then you should be good. I mean, climb multiply should be easy as long as you pick up those kind of stuff. Plus, Kha'Zix is in a really good state right now as a champion.
True. last season I was in Diamond on like 3 different accounts, but then like I dropped out, and then like now this season I can't even get back. And I'm like, this really
Happens.
sucks.
Yeah, happens.
This really
Happens.
sucks.
You'll get back, I believe.
I believe too, but it's taking forever.
Alright.
Alright,
Sounds
well,
good.
appreciate it, man.
Alright, no problem. If you have any questions, just send me a DM on Discord.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, have a good day.